Going to move on to our next speaker. We've got the founder of a left-wing group based in Leeds who've done a lot of work for refugees in Leeds last year. So I've got, please put your hands together for Joe Hughes from Block.
Thank you. Yeah, a little bit of background of who I am or who we are. I'm from Block. We're not necessarily anything to do with the Labour Party. We've tried to steer clear of party politics, but we've been utterly disgusted by the treatment of Jeremy Corbyn by the PLP. A complete disdain for democracy. We're not here today because he lost the support of the PLP, because he never had the support of the PLP. These Labour MPs cannot respect the democratic wishes of their members, and it's disgusting. Now, while we were all planning for the EU vote, and we all got caught up in that in the days before the actual vote itself, Hilary Benn was out collecting votes from Labour MPs, asking them to vote no confidence in Jeremy Corbyn. Bomber Ben, I think he's called amongst some. But one group that's really stood out for us has been a group called Saving Labour. I don't know if you've heard about them or seen them. They're masquerading as some grassroots movement that have swooped in to save the day. Well, we did some digging on them, and we did some digging on their website, and their website was registered just hours before Hilary Benn was sacked. It was registered anonymously, and now they're getting mysteriously all this support from Labour MPs, and they have enough money to run national campaigns to try and push him out. They are very much part of the planned coup. They are very much a part of it, and they fucked it up. And it's disgusting that they are masquerading themselves as the same as Momentum are. This is the establishment versus the people. It's the 1% against the 99%. They are very much part of that 1%. Now, Jeremy Corbyn's told he's too middle class. His policies are too middle class. I don't know whether it was him or someone else that increased the registered support vote by 700%. £25 it costs you to vote. How working class is that? Looking after the real working classes there, the Labour Party. They're also told he's too left-wing. Now, Labour didn't lose the last election because they were too left-wing. They lost because there wasn't a clear enough distinction between them and the Tories. Yes. People are out right across the world. This is not just in this country. Across the world, they're sick and tired of the same old establishment politics. They want change. They want something different. And what these desperate attempts you're seeing over these last few weeks from these Labour MPs is the powerful losing power. And they're grasping on. They're doing anything they can to take it back. But the people are standing up and they're saying, no, you're not having that, because we are giving the people a clear alternative with Jeremy. Now, the alternative is Owen Smith, who is an interesting man. He's, to say the least, he's flip-flopped from being this man who said the Iraq War was a noble endeavour. He supported PFIs and the NHS. He's flip-flopped from a man who called, he's got a great sense of humour, Tony Blair a socialist, to a man who's now masquerading as some even further left-wing version of Karl Marx. But where he lets himself down, and this is where he just dropped his guard for a second, he said he's more radical than Jeremy Corbyn. Now, us people here, we don't regard ourselves as being radical. We're not radical. It's not radical to believe that everyone deserves the right for fair, decent education. It's not radical that people should have the chance to go and visit their local A&E. It's not radical to think that everyone deserves the chance of having safe housing that's affordable to live in. It's not radical to believe that we want to get rid of weapons of mass destruction and have a peaceful world. They're not radical things. What is radical is saying that you would not think twice about authorising the pushing of a button to kill 100,000 people in a foreign land. Yet Labour MPs applauded Theresa May for that. They ought to be utterly ashamed of themselves. So, just my final point. This isn't just about Jeremy Corbyn. We're here with under his banner, under his name and that sort of thing, but they're not scared of Jeremy Corbyn on his own. They're scared of you. They're scared of all of you. They're scared of the movement of people behind him. Labour MPs should have been over the moon at hundreds of thousands of people joining their party. But they weren't. They were the opposite. So last year, I was in part of the campaign around here, and we were saying, Jez, we can, and it became Jez, we did, and now Jez will do it again, because we need to, because he stood by us all those times when we've needed him most, so now we've got to stick by him when he needs us the most. Thank you.
Okay, absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Joe Hughes. Just got a couple more speakers.